Hey YouTube, Fast Eddie here. Been a long time, done a video, but here's what I've been up to, or one of the things I've been up to, and it's a big check off my list. So previously I talked about the rockers on this Silverado of mine, 2002, were totally rotten below the doorway on the cab, and I traded some work for my buddy that did the work on my ramp truck to put new rocker panels on it when I did him a new canopy for his outdoor weather canopy. So they turned out really good. I bought the rockers and he welded them in. I did all the painting and the touch up on it, but the seam line is about on that corner right there. Now, I probably just could have sanded it off and painted it, and it had been fine. But I kind of thought, well, let's just dress up the sharp edges a little bit. So I put a thin layer of Bondo over the corner, and then just kind of brought it down and smoothed it all the way down. Making that transition smooth. It turned out really good. My buddy said that the rocker panels were a pain to put in, being that they are not a galvanizing steel, but they're like electroplated galvanized stuff, and it puts a crappy coating on the metal. Makes it hard to work with it. Sorry guys, that's another thing I've been dealing with is bronchitis. It's been about a week now, so let's get underneath here and I'll show you what it looks like underneath if you ever should do this job. The rocker, get my hand out of the way. The rocker goes all the way in. So when you buy new rock, sorry, again I'm laying on my side. When you buy new rockers, I had a focus. There we go. They come from this edge all the way up, and he trimmed it on that corner right there. But that's a real good fit. He did a really good job. They're nice and solid again. I wish I could have thought about taking pictures of it when it was in its bad stage, to just show you how bad they were. We're just finishing up. I'm just finishing up painting them now and did the body work. This side's done. It's done for my perfection, which is not good, but if you're a bodyman, this isn't a video for you to watch. If you're somebody like me that just wants to make it presentable, you might like this video. So give you some products that I use and I really like. I like this Rust-Oleum self-etching primer. You know, the cheapest place I found that has it is Harbor Freight. AutoZone charges way too much. You can get it at Harbor Freight for $5.99 or $6.99, maybe $7.99. And over at AutoZone they want $13 or something. So this is good stuff. It if you want to use something out of a can like this, because I don't like to keep large amounts of paint around since I don't do a lot of painting, this is the ticket that works for me. Another good usage for color matching paint on a lot of different newer rigs is the Stupla color. Now there's a number right there above my thumb at 382. Now if you go to your glove box on this truck, it's on the glove box, 2002 Silverado, it's going to say BC base coat, CC clear coat, and then it's going to have that number, or it's going to have a number that's going to coincide to get you to the right duplicate color match, and that will get you really close to the color that this truck originally was. So again, this is probably a base coat color, so you're going to need to shoot clear over it to protect that color. And I'll also show you some work that I've done to this truck that when I had bought it had a lot of extensive rust and body damage on it. You can kind of see, I don't know if you can see some discoloring of paint here because I blended it. So there was some rot underneath these 4x4 flares, and I cut the rod out and welded new metal in, and then I did a little body work over it, and then I had to reshoot this area because it was all rusty and pitted around the wheel openings. And the reason I put 4x4 flares on it is because I got these wide wheels that are basically for a 4x4 Chevy, early Chevy, Toyota, whatever. And also the back corners of this truck when I bought it were all beat up from somebody, I don't know, backing into piles of gravel, or I don't know, they were a little abusive on it. So these had to be, I beat these panels out and did a little bit of glassing and bondoing in here and painting. So it touched it up, made it look a lot better. Again, a body work person would pick up right on all the scratches and imperfections, but it's good for me. So you can see again here where I blended it. That was all done with a spray can. So I just thought I'd show you that. So here's the other side that I haven't started on yet. And this is what it looked like after he got done with it. Just to show you. I don't know if you can see that sharp edge. Yeah, see that? That's all I was trying to do with the Bondo. Yeah. We'll sand all that. It's pitted a little bit there already from rusting, just from about a week I've been driving it, because it's been raining and I haven't been well enough to be able to do anything. But we're gonna get it all under control and get it good to go again. So yeah, I'm real pleased with the end result. You can see these little bumps here. That's that's how it comes. Looks like paint drips or something, but it's not. It's just, I guess it's to get the water to form a droplet and run off, I guess. I don't know, that's what the design is. Anyways, just keeping this truck happy and solid. I really like this truck. I'm not trying to make it perfect. There might be a day I want to paint it, and I don't think it would be this stock color. I would probably go for more of a silver. I don't like in-between colors of this in-between gold and silver, but I wouldn't say I'm going to be picky. So anyways, it's a check off my list. So weather's been getting real nice. So you guys all have a good one. Bye. Well, it's a different day, but got the other side of the truck done. The rockers on this side are now done. You see they're painted up, all done. Turned out pretty good. Can't hardly tell with this duplicolor paint match that I got. It's called pewter. This is the color. It's the color of my truck. So, anyways, I'm pleased. Did a good job. Again, the seam is along that corner there, and I put a little thin edge of a Bondo around and down over the edge to blend the edge to make it more contoured a little, so you can't see the grinding marks or anything. But another check off my list for this truck. So, all right, guys, have a good one.